Oh, Nintendo and your infinite wisdom. I was just chilling out on a Tuesday morning. You know, it's a snow day. We actually have around, I think, 6 inches of snow. Regardless, I got called off work. So, today's a pretty chill day. And out of the blue, on a fateful 8 a.m., on a Tuesday morning, Nintendo of America makes a very interesting announcement. From March 25th, it will no longer be possible to earn My Nintendo Gold Points. Existing Gold Points can still be used after this date on hashtag Nintendo Switch eShop within 12 months of being earned. More information on their website. Wow, that's interesting. That's yeah. I don't have the words. And what is that? Like a week before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct as well? I'm wondering, like, I don't know. Okay, so, like, I'll be real. Most of this video is just going to be me, like, speculating why they would do this, because I don't think they're really giving a reason here. I'm quickly looking through their customer support, but I'm not seeing anything in regards to that. Apparently, you can still use your gold points up until that very last point, which I'm going to be sure I can do. But yeah, you guys got a month. You have a month to use any gold points you have, and then they're just gonna be gone. Now, for those who don't know, I guess we should start from the beginning here. What's a gold point? All right, you guys might not know what a gold point is if you're not in the know. Gold points are basically like this little like extra currency that you would get, right? So every time you buy a AAA game or just any like physical, well, you can buy digital as well. I just prefer physical. You have the ability to claim gold points. Now, these gold points go into your account, and you can accumulate a certain amount of gold points, and by accumulating these gold points, you can get discounts on some of your favorite digital titles on the eShop. And they did this for the 3DS, Wii U, and then the Switch. I don't know, they had like Wii points on the Wii. I forgot what it was called. I didn't really use my Wii eShop much at all, but I definitely used 3DS and Switch and all that. So I know, like, yeah, gold points have been around for like over a decade. Like, that's just been a thing Nintendo's known for. And it wasn't perfect. Like, let's be honest. I'm not gonna pretend to be like completely sad about this change or anything. Because if you guys don't know, gold points, dude, you could amass a huge amount of gold points and it still wouldn't mean nothing. I mean, a couple, like, let's say you get, maybe I can do the calculation right now here. Let me check. Okay, so basically how gold points work is that every 100 gold points that you were able to accumulate, you would get $1 worth of incentive. So basically, like any digital purchase that you could make, you could apply your current amount of gold points and get up to $1 on discounts, so like say you had 900 gold points somehow, you could convert all that to $9 and get a pretty sweet deal. The problem is that I'm having a graph up right now. If you bought a physical game, say you bought like a retail, like a first party Nintendo Switch title, let's say you bought Mario Party Jamboree, right? And you bought the physical copy, you would get 60 gold points. And as I just stated earlier, it takes 100 to get $1. So you're really just getting 60 cents here for buying a $60 game. So that's cute, which is also interesting because the digital version will actually give you 300 points. So you should be more inclined to get the digital version because the digital version will give you $3 in value back for buying a full price game. I don't know how that works, but yeah, sure. I'm sorry that I want to support physical media, but that's a different topic for another day. But yeah, needless to say, the TLDR, gold points barely amounted to anything. And then on top of the fact, and this is probably my least favorite thing about gold points, is that gold points would expire after a year. Like, look, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I have money. Like, I'm pretty, I'm in a good spot financially where I can spend money on games and get a lot of games, if I wanted to play them. There's nothing really stopping me from playing the latest games out there. I can do it if I put my mind to it. But even then, I still like to save money, I don't like to just buy a bulk amount of games, and so it's just annoying, that you can accumulate all these gold points, right? And maybe there's just not a game out there that you're just not interested in right now, right? And if you just don't spend them within a year, you're just kind of screwed. It's insane. Oh, and that's not even beginning to mention the fact that not only with the fact that you can't even like use them after a year, if you don't claim them within a year, so like, for example, I have a couple of sealed physical copies, you know, just sitting on my desk, because I'm an adult, all right? I have a job, I got school, right? I'm busy, right? I have some sealed copies of games that I have not played yet, and I know for sure, damn well sure, I am never going to get the gold points back on those games, because I just did not have the time to play the game at the time. So whoop-de-doo me, I guess. In the grand scheme of things, gold points being removed isn't that big of a deal. I would argue they barely did anything, and really the only benefit you would get out of them is saving a few bucks on some like indie games and whatnot. But see, at that point, it's like, if you're using them on indie games, I feel like you should just buy them at full price, because indie games kind of deserve the support, in my personal opinion. Now, let's speculate as to why Nintendo would have done this. Now, what is it? They said March 25th was going to be when they remove, and when's the April Direct? The April Direct is on April 2nd, so it is just shy of over a week away. So basically, it's gonna happen on a Tuesday. The April Direct is on a Wednesday, so it's 8 days. You get 8-day window of not having gold points. So I imagine they're going to announce a substitute on the Nintendo Switch too, because gold points is kind of a mainstay in regards to Nintendo Switch. As well as just kind of Nintendo products in general, the modern age of Nintendo products. But yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. You'd think they would like keep the service going for a little bit even after the Switch 2 was announced, but I don't know. Maybe they got something else in mind. I'm not sure. I think the thing that is most interesting though is that platinum points are going to stay around, probably because you can like use them on the Nintendo Switch Online app and buy icons and whatnot with them. So I would imagine that they still have a use in Nintendo's eyes, and it's not like gold points where it's like, oh, you're saving money, you're hurting Nintendo's bottom line, how dare you? You know, it would be kind of funny if the reason for all this was just because Nintendo greedy, you know, they already don't give us enough discounts as is, and they want to make sure that you are definitely not getting a good deal and that you are definitely buying the game at a full price. I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure. I know gold points was kind of like a drip feeding way of giving, you know, their loyal customer base discounts. But, you know, it was our little thing, you know, even if it was like $2 off a AAA game, you know, that was our little thing. Sure, every other company gives us a good, you know, discount, but, you know, we had our little thing, you know, we were being, you know, given our own discounts. Just, you know, they were done at a different rate, you know? But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video as a heads up in regards to, yeah, don't go on the eShop expecting you're gonna get a discount on any low price games that you might find, because yeah, the gold points are being removed. Again, cannot stress enough, it does not mean much in the grand scheme of things, but it is interesting, and I thought it was interesting enough to make a video. Now I do still plan to make a video this Friday. I will not spoil what the topic is, but I still plan on doing it, so stay tuned, because that will be pretty dang fun, I think. But I thought this would be a fun little, like, you know, little piece, little side, little, what entree, is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know what the restaurant term of, like, you know, like, I'm giving you a side of fries. The main meal is gonna come in 3 days. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye.